Okay, Hamish, this is your home workout. I want you to try and do 2 times per week, please. Starting on the foam roller, we're just going to go through the things we did the other day so you've got a reference for it. On your calves, put one foot on top of the other, and you go right from the bottom of the Achilles all the way to just below the knee. And when we did it in the class, it was the middle of your calf, which was quite tight. So just trying to spend about 30 seconds on there until it goes down to maybe a 3 or 4 out of 10 in terms of discomfort and really loosens off, and then try and do a few different spots. Also try and turn in and out and making sure you've covered the whole calf. And do about a minute per side, so left leg and right leg. Once you've done that, go onto your hips. Starting in the front of the hip, you're going to try and relax the bottom leg as much as you can. Side of the hip, front of the hip. Again, if there's any tight spots, just try and relax as much as you can for about 10-15 seconds on the tight spot until it loosens up. Front and side, up and down. Okay. And do that both sides, please. Both sides. Once you've done that, you're going to go onto your glutes. If you're going to do your right glute, you're going to pop your right foot into the left knee and go right on the side. Onto the elbow, one hand on. You're going right from the lower back all the way down into the meat of your bum. Especially on the side there, it's quite tight when we did it in the session. Again, try to find any tight spots and hold on them. About 60 seconds per side. Okay, from there we're going to stretches. The first one was that stretch for your ankles, where you're coming up to the wall and you're finding that place where you can only just touch the knee to the wall without your heel coming off the floor. So, look like this. For me that's relatively comfortable, so I'm going to touch further until I can only just keep the heel down, and I'm going to hold for 30 seconds. Try not to do this with your toes, with your foot. Let that slide out, let the toe slide out and knee go flat footed. Remember, you're trying to stay on the outside of the foot like we worked on with those squats, you'll be in that position. Toe completely straight. Stretch, hold for 30 seconds per side. Next one is the frog stretch, where you're going to go on hands and knees. Take your knees as wide as you can, spend a few seconds doing that, and then go onto your elbows. From there, you're not necessarily sitting back, you're trying to arch your back, okay? Push your chest out, don't let it round off. Once you've arched your back as much as you can, you just sit back a touch. And you're going to try and hold this one for 60 seconds, please. Remember what I told you about setting a timer? Best way to go on this, just to force yourself to do it for a minute. Sitting back, keeping the chest pushed out, 60-second stretch. The next one we're going to jump through onto the massage table. I showed you this one in the session as well. So you're going to need a table or a chair, or the edge of a sofa, or something that's about mid-thigh height or hip height. And you're going, remember when I told you, you're trying to get 90 degrees at the hip and 90 degrees at the knee. Making sure, if you go from behind, making sure that you're not rotated outwards, you're rotated towards it. So your opposite hip, you're trying to push that towards your knee that you're stretching. And you have a hand on the thigh, pushing that thigh downwards. Chest out, trying to get a nice posture. You should feel it. I'll show you from this side. You should feel it outside here, possibly slightly in the hip as well. Okay. Again, 60 seconds per side with your timer. Okay. We're going to do one more stretch for your hamstrings. We didn't do this one in the session, but quite important. All I want you to do is take a knee, one leg out straight, and from here, all I want you to do, don't try and lean towards your toes, all I want you to do is push your chest out as much as you can. Really extend your chest. And pull your toe back towards you, so you're not pointing, you're pulling it towards you. Push your chest out as much as you can, getting a flat back. So remember, you're not rounding back, push your chest out. seconds per side. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 exercises to do. I want you to do one after the other and do it 3 times in total. So the first one will be your front plank, and the second one will be your assisted squats that I showed you in the session as well. So you do your plank for 30 seconds and your squats for a set of 12. And you do them 3 times. Okay, so your front plank, if you remember, we were having a go at setting your back in the right position. So you didn't want to be, this is where your back wants to go. You're going to try and arch this way. So have a little go at this, familiarise yourself about 10 times. It's not the upper back moving, it's just your lower back arching this way. Okay? Once you feel confident, you can get that nice arch position. You're going to a slightly longer position where the hips and the shoulders are about the same height, and you're going to arch the back slightly. Relax your chest so you're not here. Up into your plank. Squeeze your bum in, holding on your timer 30 seconds. Okay. Just make sure, if you're worried about that one, you can try and set it up next to a mirror. I don't want your back to be in this position. Okay. So you relax your chest, arch your back, go into your plank. Okay, we're going to jump out into the gym to show you the assisted squats.
They're both sweet dogs in the same way. That's still going.
Okay, so you just need an upright surface that you can grip onto of some kind. So it could literally be a door frame like this that you lean back on. Ideally, a beam of some kind. And you're going to grab it about the same height as your belly button. You only want to be about a foot away from it. Remember your stance. Feet are facing straight forwards, just over shoulder width apart with the feet. Okay? And when you squat down, you don't want your knees to collapse in towards the middle and the toes to go out. Okay? You want to keep your feet straight, and you're on the outside of the feet. Okay? So look like this from the side. Chest up as much as you can, push that chest out. Using your knees to drive your knees out, using your bum to squeeze out. Okay, so I'll show you a few good ones. Squeeze your bum, push your knees out. Slow on the way down, chest is out, squeeze your bum. Okay, what your feet are going to want to do is this on the way down. The knees to come in here. Really trying to keep the feet straight, keep the knees out outside the feet. But I'm not going like this, I'm still on the foot. Okay, set of 12. Sit back. Drive the knees out, squeeze your bum. Okay, set 12. And you alternate that and do it 3 times.